Peter, I want to thank you so much from your busy, really super busy schedule here at PASIC to speak with us. Now, we've known each other for a
My great pleasure.
We've known each other for a very long time, and obviously you've been an inspiration to me as a player, as a human being, and how you treat life in general. What are the things that go through your mind as you as you think in retrospect? I know you've written a book, and you're working in this technology idea. What are the things that have gone through your mind, and what are you thinking now in retrospect? If you're talking to somebody today, how would you say, what you're feeling about what you did and what people could be thinking about that would be important?
Well, it's that sound distracted me. What was that? We're here at the 2013 PASIC, and running into colleagues and friends and so many young musicians. Music education is better than it's ever been. And that's part of our duty as players, to pass along the knowledge we have. There's nothing new there. I'm seeing so many wonderful players and educators and performers who have done that all their lives when drummers such as myself were young and growing up. The pedagogical methods, I think, through the trial and error and also with the use of technology, things have gotten better, so the younger players are playing better than ever at a younger age than I can recall. So the good news is that the desire to make music is still everywhere, and the way to do it is easier. Instruments are much better made. Cymbal consistency, for example. I mean, when I was a kid, it was hard to find a good cymbal. It was a lot of trial and error. You don't have to go through that. Drums now, I mean, they're actually round and they stay round, and the bearing edges are made with great care and precision. Drum heads are better than they've ever been. Drum sticks are better than they've ever been. So the tools have improved. The timeless factor in all this is I think, as I expressed it in my clinic, is playing what you'd like to hear. Playing music that satisfies you as a musician and also makes the other musicians you're working with feel good, to make them play better. So the trick, Aldo, I think, is finding that balance between the wrestling with the instrument, trying to master it, and then giving up a lot of that struggle or that self-involvement to playing for the greater whole of the ensemble. If I have a goal or mission in life, is to try to get drummers to realize that maybe a few years earlier than I did. I was always a team player. I liked ensembles, but I was very self-aware and self-centered in terms of, hey, I want to sound like this. So the goal is, I think, I want the music to sound like this. I think that's the key difference.
Now, the thing in growing up, and I know when you were growing up, and when I was growing up, I went to camps. I played in a rock band. I played in a percussion ensemble. I played, always playing live, always playing with people on a consistent basis. And then university kind of helped redefine that, and make it cleaner. But people today, do they have? I don't see the same kind of experience. It's a different experience with different tools, a different environment. How do you see that?
Well, I went to summer camps when I was young, and went to the Interlochen Arts Academy for high school, and I went to Indiana University. And then I went on the road. At all those places, I had a chance to play in ensembles. The off-season pedagogical opportunities were slim. I mean, wow! I mean, just with YouTube alone, you can increase your listening library or vocabulary. It's staggering. So the resources are so easily available. If you're watching this and you have internet, and you can find just about anything. So even though there are less playing opportunities, there are more learning opportunities. I think what we need to do as a collective group of musicians, and in society is to somehow increase the playing opportunities. Okay, we don't have big bands on the road anymore, so we can't get that breaking into the business kind of experience. But you can still do it in school, and a big band prepares you how to play in any size ensemble. And people love to hear music, and I think we all just have to fight that good fight of hey, we want to play, and not to do it for free or not pay to play. I believe that this is an honorable line of work, and if we all kind of put our heads together, I think we can come up with a way to get more and more music played everywhere.
Sure, and some people say that technology is kind of taking over our lives in a negative way. And of course, yes, in a negative way, but also
in a positive way. This is using iPhone and iPad technology, and we hope soon Android play-along apps. This is what my clinic was all about, giving any musician, drummers, bass players, piano players, horn players, the opportunity to play with a world-class group of musicians. And even more than one student can do it at a time because of the built-in mixing capabilities. So the most important thing you can do is to play as much as you can. You can do it electronically this way while you're still making real music, and then you translate that experience, whatever you learned, whatever you were able to work on, translate that experience when you start working with band members. It's all about playing.
Yeah.
And not just in the practice room. I mean, music is a collaborative effort.
Yeah, and playing whatever you can. You're playing from the big band to Weather Report to Diana Krall, Boss Skaggs. We can go on forever, but
play with some.
So anything,
But
everything.
when you work with singers, that's different than playing in an instrumental band. And again, it's playing for the music.
Yeah.
And with a vocalist, you have a set of requirements there. If you're a drummer and you have a chance to work with a vocalist, do it. I was once asked the question, hey, what's the right tempo when you're working with a singer? And I said, the tempo the singer wants. That's the right tempo.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's really playing music and learning musically.
Exactly. And I like your shirt, by the way. How good can you get? KoSA is a great camp. I've never done it. One of these days,
Yes.
I hope to get the time.
I know it would be a pleasure.
Well, thanks so much. And thank you for all you do for spreading the good word, education. I know it's your passion, and you're tireless.
Yeah. Yes. And we have our lives to do it. Thank you, Peter. And you do the same.
Thanks, folks.